Yo,
You
Ed.
wanna? Yo, what up?
So you thinking you just want to sling games, or do you want to like set a best out of, or
Whatever's good for you. I'm good with whatever.
let's sling games. Let's see how it goes.
Yeah, yeah. All right.
All right, cool. You have any?
So we're just deafened between games, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna deafen during the game. But do you have any like thoughts on this matchup going into it before we test it out?
So I've run into this matchup a couple of times on ladder, and there is a way to make this unwinnable for Mew VMAX.
Uh huh.
Um, and several ways even, but basically I'm relying on you having to start a two prizer. If
Yep.
you start a two prizer, it's pretty much an uphill battle.
Yeah, and
From
Meloetta is also really good.
Yeah, I really like the Meloetta. I'm so thankful that Vinny just was like, "Let's try this tonight," and I'm like, "Sure." And yeah, the Meloetta has been super influential in most of my matches.
Yeah, it's
It's
sick.
good enough to play two, but I can't find the room for it in the list.
Yeah. Are you playing the same list as Sunday
I'm
or
playing the same list
whatever
from
day
Sunday,
it
yeah,
was, Monday,
or
whenever?
yeah, Monday, yeah.
Or yeah, I'm playing the same list I played that night as well. Okay, cool, cool, cool. All right, yeah, I'm
All
gonna
right,
deafen and let's go into our first match, man. Good luck.
good luck.
Go looking for Larry 28 Prime sub skis. Man. So if you're just tuning in, myself and my friend Ed are playing a bunch of Urshifu Moltres versus Mew VMAX tonight. Ed won the recent late night series tournament, and that had like over 300 people in it, so that was definitely a large win. And people have been skeptical of this matchup, so I wanted to do a bit of a showcase of Urshifu versus Mew. Okay, so we're going first, and my opponent had a mulligan draw. Attaching is the same as Dire Flame, except with the quick ball, we get to put a Sobble down. Now, for them to knock us out, they would need a Vitality Band plus attach plus Alessa. So we'll go ahead and dump this and grab the Sobble. And yeah, we know they're not playing Marnie, so we don't have to really do anything with our hand. We don't have to think about playing down a balloon. We could rope, but actually I don't want to lose my Sobble, so I don't want to rope. I will just do this. Thanks for the sub again, looking for Larry. I appreciate that, brother. Hope you're doing well. So if you want either of these lists, they are the lists that we used in Zach Lesage's late night series this past Monday. Ed finished in first place. He was listed as Selen Tatsuki, I believe. And then of course I was listed as myself, and I played this exact list as well. Oh, they can also do power tablets, of course. So yeah, they're going to be digging for the game one in. I'm already a little dusty. I wasn't thinking about power tablets, so they're definitely going to dig for the Ellis's Sparkle to get the turn one knockout on my Moltres. And that will make it quite difficult for me to have any sort of a return. So I should have probably just rope ballooned. I was kind of thinking that this was out of the question to happen, but I was completely ignoring power tablets. So, but they don't end up getting it, and we're good to go. We'll go ahead and play Power of Waters, and then Ultra Zizzle or Energy Search to get Dark Energy, and we're just going to dump that Dark Energy with Professor's Research. put a balloon there, and then research. Don't get the other energy, which is Sag, bench, bench, bench. Fire Flame and Retreat. That's why we put that balloon there. Okay, and pass from there. So we got lucky there on turn 1. Um, I mean, I guess that it's also kind of lucky for them if they did get the Elises. Like, as lucky as it is for us, it's also unlucky for them. It's not like it's expected that they always have the Elite. When we prized an energy search. And there's the Ellis's Sparkle. Okay, I have a very complicated idea for next turn. And it all depends on if they evolve Mew. Oh my goodness. Wait, they didn't knock us out. Okay. Okay, if they knocked us out, I could have energy switched to a Sobble, hard retreat, put energy into the discard, Raihan, the energy to Urshifu, and grab Rapid Strike energy with it. And then Evolution Incense. Well, first I would have to Evolution Incense to get the energy switch, but then Evolution Incense for Shady Dealings in Teleon to get Sight and Quick Ball for Passimian, and then knock out both of the Mews. But I can't guarantee that here because I can't a guarantee searching out a Rapid Strike energy. Okay, so what can I do? So I can Drizzle, energy switch, and then use another Drizzle for research. I don't really want to research actually. I have 3 quick balls left still. So those are outs to drawing me Raihan. But I don't want to research away a Raihan because they're so important. Okay, go. We got energy. Yeah, so Ed has had some really bad beats, it seems. This isn't the typical consistency of the Mew VMAX deck. Really much more aggressive. And this is the European list. Like Matsuharuku said in chat, Matsuhari. So, not going to evolve a Mew VMAX, but that just gives me the game. I'm not sure if that was purposeful or not. Oh, that actually gives me the game exactly. Yeah. Did I need that? No, I didn't need it. Did I? Oh, I did. We'll go ahead and knock out both Mew. And that's the end of game one. So we'll touch base with Ed and discuss what happened there with them. Hey Ed,
Hello. Uh,
had some bad
I
beats
made
there. It seems.
I made two misplays that probably could have made things better.
Okay,
I I could have knocked out. I think there was a turn where I could have knocked out the uh your Urshifu
when it
on
was
the
a
second turn.
okay,
Yeah, when it was a
I
V
had Sobble
and V
active.
up. Yeah, I didn't want to punch into the softball.
Right. If you punched into the
So
Sobble and didn't evolve your Muse, I had that play that I just did, but on that turn.
yeah, so I didn't want to go for the Sobbles,
Yeah.
but yeah.
Were you not able to evolve that turn, or did you choose not to?
I chose not to, but I'm not sure if it would have mattered too much because you could have searched. I don't know your hand, but you
Yeah.
could have searched for the sharpshooter and just taken out something, the Genesect instead.
Yeah, I had Sharpshooter in my hand. So you
Yeah,
would have had to evolve because if you only evolve one, I still won. You would have had to evolve both of them for it to make a
yeah. I
difference.
only had one.
Okay,
Yeah,
yeah, then I don't know if it made a much difference to evolve one of them then.
yeah,
Alright, you wanna go first this game?
yeah. Sure.
Oh, look at that, he wins the coin flip. He does get to go first after all. Ultfu is heat. There's a lot of non-believers out there, Squid System. A lot of non-believers. So I like this Urshifu V start for two reasons. One, tower can be a retreat, so I can go into a Sobble and keep call. And also number two, because I can just strafe. It doesn't do any damage because of resistance if they leave the Mew out there or the Meloetta out there. But it allows me to go into a Sobble so I don't have a two prizer out there. And it forces them to have the Gust. Which this is the Mew variant that has the easiest time finding the Gust, so doesn't do everything, but it is better to not just give them the Urshifu or the Moltres just sitting out there waiting to be knocked out. Okay, so this is nice. So we'll quick ball, and I think I want Crobat. I want Crobat. We'll bench Moltres, level ball, Crobat for 4. Yeah. And I could just attach this now and strafe into Sobble, because if they knock out a Sobble, that's good for me on prize trade. If they knock out a and if they gust something up and knock it out, then I still get to keep my 2 Sobbles. So I think it's fine to just attach here. Keep calling isn't really going to get me much value, so we will just attach here Crobat. And I can preemptively Crobat like this because I know that this Mew variant and most variants are not playing Marnie. So even if this was a closed deck list game, I could assume they're not playing Marnie. Also, if I were to get an energy switch off of that, I could 100 Furious Blows this Meloetta and remove a large threat from the game. So I could still Marnie to go for that, but my hand's actually very, very good. So I don't want to. So I strafe into Sobble. If they Gust knock out the Moltres, I can set up. Well, it depends how good my Rapid Flow is based off of if they evolve these, if they have Crystal Cave, and if they play it down. I think we'll play this down strafe for 0 damage and go into the Soble. Yeah, Belf, that would be sick. I've considered doing videos like that a lot of the time, but I've also seen them done, and the it changes like the audience retention like not at all. But I think I'll try that in the future when I have time to make it look really nice, like kind of a back and forth thing. Okay, so second fusion strike energy on the Meloetta. There's the boss's orders, and that's should be for the Moltres, but it's for the Urshifu. So that's something that Ed and I can talk about after the, because I do think it's better to go for the Urshifu. Actually, they are swinging with the Meloetta, so maybe it's not better to. Because I can knock out the Meloetta with an Urshifu. Tough call. Oh, Urshifu's might be just better to knock out because it has special energy on it. Okay, so they didn't get any more energy down, so that means they'll have to find another, excuse me, another Elisa's next turn. So Urshifu could go ahead and rapid flow here. They're going second, and then they swing with Meloetta is super rough. I have Sight Simeon, 2 Raihans. So I probably need to double energy search to guarantee knocking out the Meloetta. But this means I'll only ever. Oh, this is tough because wait, no, it's not. No, it's not. That should have been something else. Okay, now this is my turn to misplay. I should have gotten escape rope there. Oh, I didn't get escape rope because I don't have it. Oh no, escape rope would have been so good. Escape rope would have been amazing. Okay. Escape rope here is just incredible value because they have to bring out something that I'm knocking out with Moltres. That would have been amazing. Okay. So we with that, we're gonna go ahead and energy search and quick ball that away. And we're gonna grab another Sobble so we have Drizzile as an out Rhyhorn next turn. We're going to energy search and we'll grab the fighting because I don't think it matters. And sometimes the dark attachment does matter because we can attach here and then Dire Flame, and we have our energy that we need. And then we'll Marnie that large hand of theirs. Wow, escape rope would have been so good. Oh wait, actually I'm in a fine position, I think. I actually should have put down the Moltres. I was in a fine position because I was thinking if I knock out their next Mew, they can come back, but they can't because no, they can because if they Elisa to this Mew, and they basic attach, knock me out. They do need a basic attachment in hand plus the Elisa, so maybe it's harder for them than I was thinking it was. Um, so I might have psyched myself out a little bit, thinking that it was way easier for my opponent to do what they want to than it is. But I mean, it's Mew VMAX. I don't have Power Plant. They can do things like just Cram-O-Matic for the exact card they want. So, yeah, and there's Head, so they can just get the exact card they want. Now here, and I do. I need too many things, I think. Because I need both Chilling Reign and Teleons. I need Passimian. And I can't do all of that. If I only needed one Chilling Reign and Teleon, I could win. Like, if they benched a Mew there instead of Genesect, I could win. Because then I would only need one ping, and I can get everything else with a Shady Dealings and Teleon, but I need both of these Drizziles to turn into Chilling Reign and Teleons, which is why I can't win, I believe. Oh, but they still need their energy. Yeah, it looks like he prized an energy because they sparkling for one. There's a Tails on the Cramomatic, a Power Tablet. Retreat. Okay, let's go. Oh, that's sick. This pretty much doesn't matter, but I think this just seals it. Yeah, I've actually built many, because of Crystal Cave, it doesn't matter, put on a Genesect. I've built many Suicune Moltres decks. Let's go. So the Meloetta looks really strong for them in the beginning, but then that was extra energy they put there. And they're also playing the Turbo Mew list, um, that plays 6 energy, 4 fusion, and 2 basic psychic. Squid System, I have a Suicune Moltres deck on PokemonCard.io. If you're interested, exclamation decks. I have at least one Suicune Moltres list on there. That one looked like you priced an energy.
Oh yeah, for sure. uh, I don't think it would have been good. I mean, I guess it would have been fine
If you
because
knocked me out there, I made a mistake and I didn't. Oh no, see, okay, so I didn't bench another Moltres there that turn.
yeah,
Because if you knock me out and I return knock you out, basically if you had Elisa Sparkle for double energy and then you attach the basic energy and then I knocked you out, you already had an energy on the other
yeah, that's
Mew.
basically what I was trying to go for.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, I prized my fourth Fusion Strike energy.
I guess the question here is, does playing 6 energy feel like not enough, or does it not matter because they couldn't be more fusion strike energy?
I've been throwing that idea around this past week.
Well,
I feel like this Mew VMAX list wants to play like 65 different cards, but like
yeah.
there's only room for 60. Another energy is one thing I've considered as well, but like um, I also want like a fourth switch, another stadium, another Meloetta, you know.
Yeah, 4th
So it's
switch
really
is
hard to
something
make
I want
room.
in that list too.
Yeah.
'Cause
One thing I
somebody
like
I was,
from
coaching today said that they got stalled by Jolteon because like, they were down 3 stages, so then, like, they got boss stalled by Jolteon.
yeah,
Like, switches could be nice.
I've also considered third Alyssa Sparkle. That's
Yeah,
one thing I like from Evan's list
yeah.
because
Koichi
Meloetta is
was
just
playing that
that
too.
good. Yeah,
Yeah, Koichi beat me with, he was playing a list similar to yours, and it was devastating.
yeah. Yeah, the whole idea of throwing Meloetta in, um, we actually got from Koichi, because Vinny faced him at the Sunday Open,
Hmm,
and he was also playing Meloetta at one. And the only reason why, one of the few reasons why Vinny won his top four match against Koichi was because in game three, I believe it was, he prized his Meloetta, so Vinny
okay.
was able to swing the matchup.
Yeah.
That's another reason why I think playing two would be nice. But it's really hard to find room while keeping the consistency that the deck has.
Yeah, Meloetta, like, is probably, like, not even in the 5 first cards I would add, realistically, just because it's already doing its purpose by being there, and I don't use 2 in a game.
Yeah,
Um,
for sure.
and then because like, there's cards like Switch and stuff, and sometimes 4th Stadium is not. Are you playing 4 or 3 Stadium?
Yeah, four stadium.
Okay,
Crystal Cave, Old Cemetery, Rose Tower, and Training Court.
yeah. Alright, let's go in another one. You go first
Yep,
again this time.
sure.
I actually think, just a note, I actually think a strength of Urshifu is that I don't mind going second. Like,
Yeah.
this might be the only deck in the format right now, maybe Melanie as well, but, like, I don't really mind going second with it, which is another reason I'm playing it, because sometimes, like, the keep calling turn 1 going second is better than just going first.
I feel that way about Mew VMAX too. I don't mind going second either because Meloetta is just there to save my turn ones because often I can just start swinging right away with Meloetta.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's
Yeah,
what Koichi did to me, and it caught me off guard. Like, he knocked out
yeah,
my Urshi in the active or something turn 1, and I didn't expect it. And against you, in our first game just now, um, I completely it was definitely the warm up for both of us, because I completely forgot about Power Tablet. I was like, "Oh, he has to
yeah,
hit his one of Vitality Band for, to knock out my Moltres, we'll be fine."
yeah.
Alright, good luck.
All right. Good luck.
Well, that's a start. This is a hand I'm so happy I'm not going first with. Really happy I'm going second with this kind of hand, because you wanna get down a Moltres turn 1 sometimes, or at least an energy onto the board. Um, I'm just gonna draw 1 extra mulligan, because I don't want that to skew the results too much. Okay, so this would have been fine going first, because I could put down an energy pass, and then if it gets knocked out, we're set up for Raihan. Yeah, Urshimote can swing 150 going second. It can swing with, what is it? Furious Blows, I think? Second attack on Rapid Strike Urshifu. That was a consideration last game when I went second and they had the Meloetta active. If I were to draw into the energy switch that turn, but then I didn't dig with the Marnie. I just wanted to play it safe. Hey, Stabilize, what's up? What's up? Why are people trying to choosing to play Cramomatic? It makes me want to cry. It's good because even if you flip tails, it empties your hand and you get to draw cards with Genesect. The same reason why Crushing Hammer is good in the deck, but it's only good at a low count because you don't want it stuck in your hand when your opponent doesn't have energy on the board. So like nobody plays 4 Crushing Hammer. It's somewhere between 1 and 3. But I think Cramomatic's good. I really like Cram, especially if you're also playing 4 VIP Battle Pass, because those are dead cards and you can cram them away. Cram makes sense in this deck, but it's not like good for the whole meta. Thank you so much for the 3 months, though. Okay, so I have to make some decisions here. We're gonna bench. We're gonna bench. Honestly, I could just keep call for Sobble. They're down no cross switch. They're down 1 boss. Because if I keep call for a Sobble, I have triple Drizz. I can get Energy Search, Quick Ball. That might not be good enough. I probably Marnie here. Yeah, I'll Marnie here. Let's go ahead and bench this. Go ahead and attach here. Level ball for the 4th Sob. Dark Energy in hand. Ooh. No, Evo and since Drizzle or Level Ball. We did use 1 Level Ball. We had 2 Drizzes in the hand that we Marnied. So I the whole point of not I think this just turns into a pass. Yeah, we don't need to bench that, no reason. Pass. The whole reason to not just hold that hand with the double Drizz in it was because we weren't putting energy into the discard yet, and more importantly, we weren't putting dark energy into the discard pile. He is going to just attach to the Mew, and not go for something with Meloetta, but could potentially get the knockout with just Psychic Leap. Yeah. He can take the knockout with Psychic Leap thanks to Power Tablet plus Old Cemetery. So unless we see something really good off the top of the deck, it's probably not going to be a good turn from us next turn. So our turn 2 is going to be weak. I could have attached Sobble, keep calling for that extra Urshifu. But no, I attached Urshi before Marnie because we wanted that spot for a Moltres. So we'll go ahead and send up a Sobble. There's another Urshifu, but that's not going to do much for us. And they can just Psychic Leap a Sobble again. There's nothing forcing them to evolve. I think the best thing I can do bench, and we look for Moltres. This isn't good. You're just bad hand. I'm just gonna do this Dire Flame and hope for the top deck. We're on top deck mode there. That was just some very, very bad variance for us, but it had some bad variance too. All evens out eventually at some point. The level balls and incenses are a hiding. Chromomatic Tails, another Chromomatic. Tails again. Oh, the pain. Chromomatic number 3. Third time is not the charm. They're getting to draw more cards, though, Mitch. Mahone played Order Pad and got top 8 with it. Anything can happen. Yeah, it really is win-win in this deck, and that's why it's being played. There's the boss's orders, and I'm gonna scoop to the next game from there. Not much to really say about that one.
Yeah, not much to say about that game. Yeah.
Yeah, that we'll just run it into the next one.
Oh
I
yeah,
had
for sure.
I had some poor hand.
Yeah, I can imagine.
So sick of Mew already. That's what this is all about. We're beating it with an Urshifu deck. This is still a diverse metagame. This is still a diverse metagame for sure. Like, Mew doesn't want to run into straight Gengar, right? Like, there are decks that are out there just all they're trying to do is beat Mew. Okay, this is pretty okay. It's not amazing, but it's pretty okay. We can bump that. Okay. Sometimes you gotta take it slow. We're gonna do this. I'm gonna hold the Crobat. I'd rather wait until we in the deck and have Sobbles on the board for Drizziles that we can crawl into to go for the Crobat. Also, it'll be worth having one more Ursh. Because if they don't evolve both Mew VMAXs, we could always take a knockout on Meloetta and UV with Sight Passimian. Let's just see if they're there. There's Passimian. There's Sight. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Let's do this. Urshifu is really just a flex. I'm not sure what you mean by that. Yeah, straight Urshi Melanie can also beat uh you. The coin flip matters, but like I was saying, I'm not sure if you were here, Slowpoke, but Urshi Moltres and Urshi Melanie don't feel that bad going second. Like, I feel okay going second with Urshifu Moltres. And most other decks, I just feel defeated going second against Mew. But Urshi Moltres, I feel fine going second. Evolve both Mew VMAXs, that's very tough for me. They know we're waiting to get knocked out. They know we're out here waiting for it. So they knock out with Meloetta. I'm thinking, do I want a Crobat to get into Drizzile so then I can turn into Chilling Reign and Teleon and go pop pop? Or pop pop? And then finish the last one by knocking out. Oh, okay. Go ahead and do this. Fail it. Oh, Drizz. What the heck? Where in Tarnation? 3 Drizziles, 2 Incense for life. Have a Drizzile and an Incense prized. But where in Flip and Heck is everything else? The supporters? Everything. Okay. That was sarcasm, legit onion. If somebody puts the Kappa emote after something, that's like Twitch culture to let you know it's sarcasm. Switch into Mew VMAX, and Mew VMAX is going to let them wait to see if they draw into an energy for the Meloetta, since it has free retreat. And if they don't, they'll just end up attacking with it. So here we're just kicking back and waiting for them to draw their cards. They don't get it. Act Miracle. All right. So if we get a Drizzle or a Raihan, we've got a game on our hand. Got a game on our hands. Research. Research was not on the list, but we'll give it a go. Wait. No, it wouldn't even matter because They have Crystal Cave, so research can't do anything with them. Got literally everything else. Like we have this, like we could knock out this and then get that to 10 left, but this just messes it up, right? They heal by 30. We can put this to 180. So if they heal to 160, 2 pings would knock it out. Okay. Okay, so we're on hard mode, but maybe I can do our darndest here. We have the energy switch. Sight. Our other chilling reigns in the prize. Oh no, our chilling reigns discard and the shady dealings in the prizes. Oh my goodness. Okay, this is an unwinnable situation. This just sucks eggs. You see the win con though, chat, right? That's what I want to point out here, though. Make sure y'all. It's really just get this and hope shady dealings is the prize, but we can't win because our other Inteleon's discarded, and so is our Tower of Water, so we can't get rid of this. It was really so close. Like that Crystal Cave completely removes the win condition. Okay, we didn't get the shady dealings anyway. Uh, any questions about the game so far, chat? And that one was just some more poor poor draws from the old Moltres deck, I think.
So so you prize your shading dealings in Teleon, right?
And my Chilling Reign was discarded, the second one.
Ah, I see.
Because yeah,
Okay.
so if that wasn't Crystal Cave, I had a way to win. Like if that
Okay.
was any other stadium in play, I could win. But
Because truth be told, I was out of energy. All my other energy was prized.
mm,
So if you just knocked out my Mew VMAX,
yeah,
I would not have been able to win the game from there
I
because I got
also
rid of my training
maybe I
card.
could have. I would have had a top deck air balloon. Like that was another thing. Since Shady
Yeah.
Dealings prized, I I can't search out 2 things that I need.
Hmm.
So that was another an issue. Yeah, someone's chat said maybe Scoop Up Net in my deck. I don't play any Scoop Up Net, but Scoop Up Net would be nice, but I don't think there's enough room for it. Because like I'm just trying to make my deck consistent, which it's still failing at, even though that's like
Yeah.
what the whole thing is like based around.
Yeah, that's how I feel about my list sometimes too. Sometimes I'm just whipping things.
Yeah,
Like I think that one of the turns that game, I was looking for like a lot more power tablets than I was able to find. Like I think I was the turn I knocked out your um Urshi V. I was looking for power tablets so I could just swing with a psychic leap and send the Pokemon back into deck. So
yeah,
I had the energy in deck instead of like my Pokemon just getting knocked out.
mm,
Yeah.
yeah. And someone asked if it's better with the Moltres or to try to just chain rapid. I know Ford's doing just Melanie chain rapid flows, so he plays double sight and echoing horn.
Yeah.
Um,
I think chaining rapid flows might be better.
yeah,
Just because of consistency, right?
yeah,
Because like it's much easier to go for Melanie um rapid flow than to try and mess around with Raihan sometimes.
yeah.
Because I do think that Urshi VMAX can just swing this matchup. Or can swing the Mew matchup if the Mew player doesn't know what they're doing or if
Yeah.
they play it wrong.
I feel like the Moltres is better to play from behind. Like, I think
Yeah,
if straight Urshifu VMAX falls behind against Mew, I don't think it's coming back. And like most decks do just fall behind to Mew, which is why I've been leaning towards the Moltres build. Because like you can
yeah,
just kind of be passive. Like you don't really need a board state. Like all you need to do is have a Moltres on board and draw into Raihan.
yeah. I agree for sure.
All right, back
Um,
into the games.
yeah. Do you want to go first or second this time?
I'll go first. You want to do a best two out of three?
Yeah, sure.
All right, sick. Usually only play three Drizzile and one net. Yeah, so I like that. I like the discussion around this because the four Drizzile's better early game, whereas the net is better mid to late game, and it's all about where you want your consistency. If you have to choose between one of them, yeah. So see, sometimes my turn ones are gonna look like this, and this could actually be a really bad turn one versus you, especially when they're playing the Meloetta. If Alice's Sparkles comes down here, we are in a problem. Okay, no, it's hey Gassy. Ed and I are 2-2 right now, and we're playing a best two out of three right now. I'm going to choose not to evolve this Sobble, because I want to see what I need after the Marnie, and we might get a Drizzile level ball Evo and Sense there. So we don't get any of those, but what we do get Quick Ball, which can equal a Crobat or a Moltres. We're gonna go ahead and quick ball away the energy switch because I saw how important the escape rope could have been when they do the Meloetta attack. Okay, so a we get a darkness energy. Okay, perfect. So we can do this. So personally, Darth Bean said we've only proved it's a 50-50 like most Mew counters. I'm fine if I can make a deck that's 50-50 against the top of the meta, like against all of it, because that's what a lot of people ask for. They're like, well, is there something that can beat everything? And that's the kind of deck I'm always looking for. Urshifu Moltres is not a Mew counter. If I wanted a Mew counter, I'd be playing a straight dark deck, you know? This is an Urshifu deck. It has a package in it that's trying to handle you. Um, I'd say I think the deck has performed about 60-40 for me against a field of players. But when playing against somebody like Ed who knows the deck well, he's won a large tournament with it. I'd say it's right now it's around a 50-50 versus Ed. But it also depends on like a larger sample size sometimes. Like Ed drew poorly one of the games and then he prized two energy, or no, he prized one energy another game, and then I had two games where I drew poorly. And sometimes it does just come down to that. Thanks for the follows, Shad and Mew Skywalker. But I'd say this is 50-50 ish. Um, right now, at least against Ed's list and against Ed. But I feel like if I took it to a tournament, it would perform much better in 50-50 against Mew VMAX in a day one population at the very least. And I'd expect it to perform about 50-50 in a day two population. The Meloetta is rough, but I think in one of the games, because Ed went in early with the Meloetta, he was then not able to, like, he whiffed an attack later on or something because the Meloetta. Okay, so there's a knockout on Moltres. So this turn, we're looking for knockout here, knockout here. Oh, I could have put down waters before I did that. That's my bad. So we need Sight Passimian for this. No, we don't, because they have Mew. Never mind. We don't need the ping. We need Sight Passimian, but we don't need the ping. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. We have a regular movie on the bench. That's beautiful. Okay, we take 3 prizes, and now we just clean up with Moltres, so that should be game. I really hope that okay, I was gonna say I hope he doesn't kill me with Psychic Leap and that my misplacement of Tower of Waters would matter. I hope that me attaching before replacing the old cemetery doesn't come into play. That would just be player error and not the deck. So would a multiple of 20 ever matter with the so Fusion Strike, Cross Fusion, copy Elite plus 70, and then two tablets would be 130. Okay, so no, you can't do it with Leap. On surface level, it's wild to say here we clean up with Moltres with no Moltres in the hand. Wait, what attack was that? Oh wait, that was on purpose. Holy crap. Ed's 5 head. Yeah, Scoop Up Net would be really good. I just don't know what the cut I will make for it is if I do cut it, because everything in here is kind of like necessary. But I love, love, love Scoop Up Net and Inteleon engine deck, so don't get me wrong. Wait, I thought the plan was to psych. Yeah. Wait, he didn't throw yet. Okay. Well, no, if he takes the knockout, I win. If they take the knockout, I win because I have Inteleon for Quick Ball and uh yeah, it's just Inteleon for Quick Ball. And then I bench Mew, I bench Moltres, uh Raihan. What is he just can't send up Mew and needs switch. Well, you can't boss in Raihan, but he evolved the Mew into Mew VMAX, so now he can't send up a two prizer because he can't Psychic Leap anymore. He can't Psychic Leap, he evolved. There's no Psychic Leap for him to copy. Yes, he threw. I think Ed forgot that part too, is the problem. Honestly, it's not the most obvious thing. Oh wait, Ed wants to go second. That's crazy. Absolutely wild in it. Vinny, we were talking about it before you got here, but Urshifu might be better against Mew going second, especially when they're playing Meloetta. Like going first here is very sucky. As much as it sucks, I'd rather lose an Urshifu V than this Sobble. If I lose this Sobble, the game's over. Always has the battle VIP pass in the hand. It's like he plays 4 of them or something. Oh wait, that was missequence. You're supposed to Great Ball first, but not gonna matter. That'd have been crazy if he just had it all in his hand and played the Ellis's there. So he needs Ellis's plus another power tablet to make this happen. If he knocks me out with Mew, the game's over too. Okay, Tails on the cram. He's getting really bad luck on that. Okay, perfect. Okay. But at that point, you said like there's a lot of things to take into consideration, but it's hard to decide which ones to take into consideration. Like head flips tails on Cramomatic, that changes the whole path of the game. But like in the other game where I just, never see a dark energy or never see a Moltres when I need it, things like that. That kind of variant that kind of variance also matters. Um and Cramomatic is an essential part of the Turbo Mew build, I'd say. So I'd probably just not add that as like a disclaimer. Although when people get salty about like 3 or 4 crushing hammerheads, they add that as a disclaimer and matchup information. Ed's like, all right, we're taking care of this thing. We're getting the Passimian out of there. If it's the last thing I do, we're killing Passimian. Yeah, but I think we're fine. And since he doesn't play Marnie, I'm pretty sure I just win. Unless did he have enough tablets left? Oh, he does. He has enough tablets left to get me with a psychic leap, right? Oh boy. So I should have hit 2 Genesects and not the Mew. He's done it. He found a way. He found a way. Just like Drake and Josh. Oh wait, Psychic Leap doesn't do it. Never mind. Very sad. Not poggers. And that was all of his power tablets, right? Yeah, so it's not even. Oh wait, did he whiff the Vitality Band? Yeah, he whiffed Vitality Band. That sure does stink. Yeah, that's the best thing to send up. Oh, the Crystal Cave. Does he have another Mew V? Oh, he has plenty of Mew V, so he can. But Psychic Leap wouldn't do it. He has to Gust the Urshi Psychic Leap, or Gust the Moltres and knock it out in general. This is a really close match. There's a lot of thinky going into this here. Got the Crystal Cave heal so he doesn't forget about it. Oh, wait, benching the Mew V matters. Benching the Mew V matters. He has to bench the Mew V in order to Psychic Leap this Mew VMAX off the board, but it also puts that Mew V down. Oh, but Alessa's Sparkle means I can't ping that. Oh, only one left. Only one left in the deck. He prized one or it's in his hand. Okay, that's a misplay. He needed to attach Psychic to the active, but he Alessa Sparkle then drew into the Psychic, so it's not a misplay. Oh my goodness, I'm on the edge of my seat. Choreo is great. But it's also hard to fit it onto your bench. Choreo is good against Jolteon as well. Okay, so we don't need this. Need one of those energies. One of those Rapido Strike energies. Actually, no, because we don't have sight and we're out of energy switch. Yeah, he could attack with the Oricorio as well. But if he copied the Oricorio and attacked, I'm just winning with Moltres, because that means he left the Mew VMAX out there. Hey, Pro Circuit, thank you for the follow. Hey, Trick Roar with the raid of 96. What's up, man? Thank you for the raid so much. Hope your stream went well. We are grinding Urshifu Moltres versus Mew VMAX tonight. We've been going for an hour and a half so far, but we're grinding this matchup versus Ed, who won the late night series earlier in the week with Mew VMAX. So we just go here. I think we just hit another Genesect, right? We don't even end up hitting that because they can't Psychic Leap a Genesect off the board again. So yeah, we just hit a Genesect. It's a misplay to do anything else, and then we rely on for game next turn after they knock something out. I think my misplay was hitting the Mew in the first place, which is why we test matchups. So far, in the matchup, we are 3 wins to 2. I have 3 wins, Ed has 2. And right now we're in the middle of a best 2 out of 3. Hey Pat, thank you for the 17 months of tier 1. Alright, yep, that's game. That was a best 2 out of 3 just now that I won. I believe game 1 had misplayed, and that's how I was able to do that one. Hey Mighty Anna, thank you for coming by. Having a swell evening. Let's see if Ed's down for some. Hope he is. Streaming for a while.
Yo.
Yo, Ed, I don't want to hold you up here. I don't know how long you want to or play for, but are you down for some more games or what?
I'm down for some more games,
All right,
man.
we're
Dude, I don't sleep until like 4 a.m. So
okay. Yeah, same, same.
yeah.
So, any
All right.
thoughts? I know game one was a misplay, but in Ed's defense here, that was it was very abstract. Like uh people in the chat didn't realize why it was a misplay either at first, because Vinny was like
Yeah.
he could still psychic leap, it's fine. You just can't have boss. I'm like Vinny, he can't psychic leap because there's no psychic leap on the board. So like,
uh
is that what happened in your mind too?
yeah. Yeah, I'm like, he can't Raihan psychic or
Raihan
Raihan and
boss,
boss.
right?
So I'm like, okay, it's fine. I just psychic leap here, and that my mind was like, "Dur, glowing card must
Yeah, yeah.
play." But yeah, and in that second game,
You almost
I
came
really
back.
need. Yeah, I was really looking for boss, but I just had so many cards in my hand that I just could not play down.
Yeah. All right, another
Oh,
best two out of
cool.
three. Also,
Yeah.
you chose to go second. You think it's optimal there, or are we just trying it out? Because I also thought going second might be optimal for me.
Uh, it's hard to say. It really depends because if you whiff the first turn attachment, going second is fine.
Yeah,
But like, if I whiff the first turn attachment going first, I'm not fine because I'd
yeah,
have to go for the Alyssa Sparkle,
yeah.
which means I'm not bossing up. Uh, I'm not bossing up a two prizer.
Right.
So it really depends on who hits energy turn one and if my board state is fine. Because
Yeah,
like I think in both of the games I was able to get like a board of six like right away
yeah.
between the
I think we were talking about maybe the deck having a third Alessa before we started playing,
yeah.
right? Because like there have been two games out of the six we've played so far where if you had turn one Alessas, I lost.
Yeah.
So yeah, it
I
does
feel
come
like
down
the
to that.
only cuttable cards are the stadiums because some of the stadiums are just not too great. But at the same time, you kind of want to play four stadiums if you ever hit a boss deck or a path to the peak deck.
Yeah, absolutely. Um, Cramomatic might be cuttable, like the fourth. Like you don't
Yeah.
need to play four, but
It
it adds to the
yeah.
turboness of the deck
Yeah.
when you flip heads.
Yeah, exactly. And like I think in like the second game, I whiffed two heads on my Cramomatics,
Yeah,
which
for the
means I
Alessas.
whiffed knockout. I whiffed knockout on the Urshifu VMAX by 10 damage.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Because you need a vitality band, right?
Yeah.
For sure. Yeah. On your side of the board, it's coming down to do you flip heads on Cramomatic to like get the busted Lisa Sparkle or the extra power tablet, and then on my side of the board, it's like do I draw into a trace on turn one to
Yeah.
get it charged up?
Yeah. So yeah, I'm down to run more games if you want to run
All
more.
right, you want to do another best of three?
Yeah,
All
that
right,
works.
sick. You go first this time because I won the last set. So, oh no, well,
All right.
you get to choose. You get to choose.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go first.
Okay,
I think
word.
I yeah.
All right, good luck.
Good luck.
And Vinny, I don't think the four VIP pass is worth it if you're playing the Cremomatics. Because like I think two VIP battle pass is fine because you can cram them away later if you don't use them. Yes, exactly, exactly. Cut down to two. Thanks for the new follows coming in, everybody. If you enjoy the stream, be sure to follow and check out my YouTube. I upload daily except for today, which I didn't upload. But I upload daily except for December 2nd apparently. Video only listens when the things I said are later repeated by Celia. Hey, Pro Circuit sub, first time subber with the Prime. Can we get some pogs in the chat, please, for Pro Circuit Scrub? Much appreciated. Maybe a couple shoo. Okay, turn 1 energy attachment from the Mew. I love turn 1 keep calling, but I hate it with a rapid strike energy. It's so much better with basic energy. Would it be a sin if I played 3 rapid strike energies and 6 basic dark in this deck? As I think about it sometimes. Keeps me up at night. Alright, so we're gonna do this. And level ball for double drizzle next turn. Probably gonna be a Crobat in our future. Like, this start is not so boingo if we have a basic energy on the Sobble, right? So I'm allowed to do it, but I have to win. Yo, what's up, Mike? Didn't catch you there. Yeah, guys, exclamation decks for PokemonCard.io. That'll take you to my specific link. And I post all of my standard format deck lists there. You can easily export them to PTCGO. Oh, hot dog! That's two, count them, two fusion energies on Genesect V. Ed's coming in here with either the weirdest hand ever or some new strategies. Oh, and an energy mix. Energy mix is interesting, but honestly, it helps me because I didn't have the basic energy on the Sobble. I think Psychic Leap would have just been better there since I don't have basic energy down to get discarded. But full ball for the Drizz. Yeah, guys, there's a 1K at Card Trooper. If you're near Kentucky, exclamation Card Trooper. Even if you're not near Kentucky and you want to buy booster boxes, use code Celio for 5% off at CardTrooperGames.com. So here, Energy Search seems okay. I can get Dark Energy to Urshi, and then even if it's knocked out, I get to use it. If it's not knocked out, I have an extra. Level Ball after this could get, like, I don't want a Marnie. Probably don't even want anything. It's probably just Energy Search for Dark Energy. I don't want to evolve. I have Raihan in the hand already. Probably just keep calling another Sobski. Could get knocked out by a Genesect this turn. Like, where is your 1K at, in case anybody's in Georgia looking for one? In condition games. Cool. I think that's probably the one that Justin Commissar is going to as well. Message me about it. Yo, what's up, Alex? My man. We're out here testing game after game after game with Urshifu versus Mew. I'm playing against Ed, who won the recent late night series with Mew VMAX, and we're playing our same lists from the late night series tournament. So knocks out the Urshi. Just embodied you the other day playing Shadow Pile. Okay, I'm never using this, but I could use it as a retreat later. We're going to bank on it that we have Sight and Passimian in the deck. Well, I have Passimian in hand, so we're going to bank on it that we have Sight in the deck. Okay, this is a lot to map out. Okay. Do this. We have the Sight, but we also need Quick Shooting and Teleon. We'll take 4 prizes. Oh god, no, we have to take Rapid Strike Energy. What am I doing? Yeah, that's how we're behind a card. Okay. Because we have to take Rapid Strike Energy with the Raihan. I almost forgot Rapid Strike Energy until the very last second. Okay, so we don't take the quick shooting here. We just go for the telescopic sight. With this we get sight and level ball for Drizz to get whatever we need next turn. We could knock out both Mews if, of course, they don't have another Mew. If we rope, they just send up that Mew. So, knock out one Mew, and then we put damage on a Genesect, and hope that they don't play Crystal Cave next turn. Yeah, the meta progresses so fast with these online tournaments. Even in a different way than the meta progresses on ranked modes in other card games like Hearthstone and Magic. Even different than that with these tournaments, because like major tournaments aren't supposed to happen every day of the week in anything, right? Like it just progresses it so fast, and that also just shows how many people want to play Pokemon, right? Um, which is great, but with regionals, the meta shifts like once a month. If there's 2 regionals a month, usually it settles for the first regional, and then the next one there's a shakeup, and then it's almost the same again. There's a shakeup, kind of like that. At least that's how it's been. But yeah, in online the meta progresses so fast. There's so many people just jamming games, figuring it out very quickly, and counter to the counter to the counter, and it changes. Absolutely right, person. Yo, Comey, what's up, man? I'm glad you made it. We're like 8 games deep. This is game 1 of another best 2 out of 3. Currently, The record stands 4 wins me, 2 wins Ed. Okay, so this is just fantastic. They didn't get Crystal Cave. So that's my last Drizzile. My other Drizzile is prized. This is another time. This deck has been showing over and over again how many times I want Scoop Up Net, but how many times I don't have space in the deck for Scoop Up Net. This Inteleon's useless to me. Just pass from there. Because we can't use this Drizzile, and it's okay to just grab it and thin the deck prematurely because they don't play hand disruption. Testing Urshifu without the Intel line. I've seen a lot of people test it without the Intel line, and it definitely has. There's definitely pros and cons. I will say that. I've also wanted to try it with Chinchino, but the Chilling Rain pings do help. Okay, so we're just gonna sit back here. It looks like kick back and relax. Boss Crystal Cave. I think they're down too many energies. Are they down Training Court? No, they're not down Training Court. If they were down Training Court, I'd say we might just win. But they still have Training Court. Oh, that's burning a switch. I think that's bad for them. Let's see. If I'm not mistaken, that's game. Fourth level ball for Scoop Up Net, I wouldn't be opposed to. I've definitely played a bunch of Inteleon decks with 4 Quick Ball, 3 Level Ball, 3 Incense. About the full 4-4-4-4. I don't think Ed can win, right? I believe it's deck out. The boss. There might be something I'm missing. Well, I guess I could just this. I think that's game. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, Ed and Vinny's list doesn't play cross switcher. So I think 3 switch is probably low for that. And Vinny was talking in the chat um about dropping 2 VIP battle pass for a switch or for 2 other cards, maybe like a switch and another Elisa, or a switch and like I think switch should be added, and then it's also the fact, do you want cramomatics or do you want cross switchers? All right, Ed will be going first. Mulligan. I'll take one. I just don't want to skew the matchup too much by taking a bunch of mulligan draws. Oh, this is disgusting. This is one of those hands where you don't even need sobbles at the beginning. You know, I don't even know if I get a sobble. I guess I get a sobble, but like it's a this is good. The Meloetta is what makes this winnable for Mew. Without the Meloetta, I feel in total control. Meloetta definitely makes it harder for me. Okay, we have second Raihan in the deck, so I think I'm just going to dump this. And they play Training Court, so we can actually just dump another energy as well. And if we whiff energy for turn, we can just get it back with Training. Okay, so we can attack with either of these without Raihan next turn. This is the ideal setup. Now, I'll just quick ball, sob. No reason to Training Court. We want that in the card pass. Okay, well, bumping the training court hurts us, for sure. And we also need to see if they're attacking with Meloetta. I hope they hit the Cramomatic and the Elisa, just for the sake of testing this matchup. I hope they get into the Elisa, because I want to see where it goes from here. Okay, there's the Elisa. Now they need a Vitality Band or a Power Tablet. I'm not sure if I saw a tablet be played yet. No. Oh, crap. Okay, so they don't get the knockout, and that really sucks. So I can hard retreat. Oh, no, I can't. I can't. I have to knock this out. Okay. Actually, that's not too bad for them. Purely because my Moltres knocks itself out. Energy switch with lost. Energy search and Urshifu is close to Urshifu. You're gonna have to change the name. What's up, man? How you doing? And then we'll have to energy switch it over. Back. It's just a pain. Or we just bump that. Crap, I could have gone for the escape rope play again this game. Oh, I'm so pissed that I missed that. Oh, man. We had a huge escape rope play this game. That's fine. Fine. Well, we have to take this. We have to take care of this Meloetta eventually, right? It's got to go. I guess now's just the time we take care of it. We don't have towers, so we have to utilize energy switch. Put that down. Energy switch to here, so so the old cemetery doesn't knock us out. What is this game? We have Evo Incense Research. I still think we just research. We have the Evo search. There's the rope, but it doesn't do anything. So we are a burn. We knock ourselves out, and we give them a drizzle. And if they knock out our Moltres, we cry. Very, very possible they knock out the Moltres. We missed a pretty opportunistic escape rope play there. Can't cap about that one. Winnable? Winnable. Is it winnable? Did I prize air balloon? I guess we'll find out. Wait, it doesn't even matter if I prize air balloon. I guess it's possible for him to whiff switch, right? Possible, but not probable. Just play to our outs. Need a switch to win. Any reason to hit Genesect instead of just double mute? Probably not. Alright, so they just need to retreat and play switch. Yep, there's switch. GG. Feel comfortable jamming a deck that has like an 80-20 matchup against Mew single that has a 30-70 against Urshifu and a near auto loss. I highly doubt it's that volatile, but yeah, that's just like a choice you have to make. If you're okay taking good matchups against the top and bad matchups against the middle, there's definitely times to make that decision. And it's also kind of just like your mental. Like, are you okay round one hitting your auto loss? Are you going to be able to pull it back and do well in the rest of the rounds? Vice versa. Um, I I like rule of thumb is when I'm making matchup spreadsheets. I I would say rarely, but I actually never um I never make a matchup any more or less than a 70-30 or a 30-70 when I'm calculating matchups, because even the worst matchups are rarely ever in practice actually worse or better than 70-30 or 30-70. I'm gonna pick second. Doing a little bit of research here. I think going second might be pretty good at this matchup. And I will be elated if that is true. If there's actually a time and place where you want to go second in this format, I will be very happy if it proves to actually work. Yeah, even if it's not superior with this stat, I don't think it's superior overall, but it might be in this matchup. Um, but even if it isn't, it also doesn't mind going second. But it would be great if it likes to go second. Hey Roger, random question. If you were playing at a regional tomorrow in our current meta, what deck would you bring? Let me think about that. I'll get back to you by the next turn or two. So this is super good because we have energy search, so we can get energy into our circulation here. We have two options here. So we have Molt and Ursh. Yo, what's up, Ender? Mr. Celios, I ate a burger. What kind of burger, man? Was it good? You know, I'm always down the clown with some burgers. Okay, we'll just keep call here. Keep the call. Okay, so um Passamemian prize to this game. That's a big deal. And third Moltres' prize, which is less of a big. Oh, I didn't catch that, Ender, but congrats. There's the boss on the Molt. Okay, knockout with Mew VMAX. How's the matchup looking? So far, it's 5 wins for me, 3 wins for Ed. But it is, it's still a small sample size even at that. You haven't used Tower yet, right? Or Balloon. This could both be useful. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and send up the Sobble. Boss does nothing for me here. Rope does nothing for me. What I'm looking at is probably looking to high roll off of a Marnie. A lot, though. Strictly because Passimian is prized, we don't have a good play here. If Passimian wasn't prized, I would like my situation, I think. Or maybe not. Maybe would I like it? Wouldn't be perfect, but it would be playable with the Ursh. But it's not playable with the Ursh from here. Yeah, not nearly enough things. We would need a quick ball, another energy, and then this. I'll need them to not have boss this upcoming turn. Well, switch and boss, I suppose. Oh, thanks for letting me know, Pro Circuit, because this is a new mic, so it definitely might be. I'll adjust that. Okay, this should be better now. um, every person I talked to and everywhere I looked said that if I wasn't trying to like record professional vocals and like instruments and stuff, that I should just get the M7 instead of the SM7B, um, or the MV7. So I just went with the MV7 because I'm also not a very technical person. Yeah, this is just a scoop, I believe. Um, well, is it? Let's see. Is there any way to make this happen? A good top deck could. I can get quick ball. No, my last Moltres is prized. Okay, so I think we played 9 games, and it was 5-4. So we'll call it even. Yo,
Yo,
so I think we played 9 games, right?
I think so.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so it's 5-4. So we could just basically call that even.
yeah, I agree.
Yeah. So anything that anything that you've learned about the match that you didn't think about
Um,
going into it, or about your deck, or about my deck?
um, so in terms of my deck, um, Force Switch, Third Alyssa Sparkle, pretty cool cards. Um, because I think in a lot of my games tonight, I was short like energy.
hmm
Um,
Yeah, so drop 2 battle passes for Switch and Sparkle.
yeah, I think that's what Vinny was thinking of too.
Yeah, he said that in the
Um,
chat.
yeah. Um, I I don't know. I think the deck is really good. I'm not gonna say that this Mew VMAX list is the perfect 60, but I'm gonna say it's pretty close to it.
hmm
I definitely think this version of the list is better than the Peony version
hmm
because you can't unless you want to commit 8 deck slots to boss so that you can have 4 Peony and 4 cross switchers. Um, you're not going to be able to boss and Peony the same turn.
Yeah,
Yeah, so I definitely think this turbo version is a lot better than Peony. Um, just wish this deck could have like 65 different cards.
yeah. Sometimes not
But
having cross switcher, I think, feels a little meh, but also I don't think it would feel great to have cross switcher without Peony. So
yeah,
Peony works better with cross switcher, but that also means you're playing your supporter for Gust, basically. Um,
exactly.
and then Peony also doubles as helping with getting out of path. But I
Yeah,
think there's less and less decks at the top that are even trying to counter Mew with path just because they're so used to Mew having Peony. Now that like the
yeah,
counters are just straight just dark attackers and not really path.
yeah. I think the only deck that effectively uses Path now is Jolteon,
Yeah, and
and even
even
that's
and
not a winnable
Bradner's like
matchup.
telling people
Yeah,
to get off a path and go cross switcher for the boss stall or the Gust stall,
yeah,
I guess.
yeah. That's it. Yeah, that's definitely feeling like especially especially my list since it's greedy since it's 3 switch not 4 switch, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I think I like 2 battle pass for Switch Sparkle. And then in my list, I think I need a scoop on that because there were so many times I wanted to reuse an Inteleon.
yeah,
And so I might just take out the 4th level ball, and that hurts like a little early game consistency, but early game consistency doesn't matter if I'm not winning mid to late. So
yeah,
like,
and you're often just going keep calling, so you're gonna have the board early game.
yeah.
Yeah,
I think I want to make that change now. So I let the stream see it.
yeah,
So we're cutting 4th, and then chat Ed is saying probably gonna try cut 2 battle pass from his. So weird calling a card a battle pass.
yeah,
uh, cutting 2 battle pass from his winning list and trying another switch and another sparkle.
yeah, for
So with
sure.
the Meloetta, I think this matchup's kind of 50-50.
Yeah, definitely.
Without the Meloetta, though, I like all the decks I played, all the Mews I played against without Meloetta, I felt a lot better against.
Yeah.
Like,
Another thing that I was considering was, is there room for a Latios in this list? It feels overkill to play both Meloetta and
I
Latios,
think I
but
would play Oricorio before I played Latias.
because if Shadow Rider ever becomes a thing again, which I think has a, as I'm playing a couple of times, I think Shadow Rider might have a good shot against Mew VMAX.
Mhm,
It just kind of loses to the rest of the field,
yeah,
but if I think Shadow Rider might be like a good deck, and this deck doesn't play any, or at least my version of the list does not beat Shadow Rider almost ever, unless the Shadow Rider just falls behind early.
yeah. Yeah, I think there's, like, so many decks sitting in limbo that just need things in the meta to go different for them to be a viable deck again.
For
Like,
sure,
that's
yeah.
kinda what happened with Ice Rider again recently.
Oh yeah,
Um,
definitely.
and then Urshifu and Teleon was just, like, not being played, and now it's being played again. And then, Single Strike Urshi happened it happened to it. Well, Single Strike Urshi also needed to gain Umbreon VMAX, it just didn't have enough good cards.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Alright, man. Yeah, I think we're done with the Urshifu Mew gauntlet for the night, but, thanks so much
Yeah,
for doing this with me. And guys, I'm gonna put Ed's Twitch in the chat, so go over there and drop him a follow. Uh,
yeah. Definitely gonna be going live a lot
oh,
more.
sick.
Yeah, because I don't know if anyone saw earlier, but I was doing speedruns of TCGO. There's a speedrun category for the Trainer Challenge Gold Series, and yeah, I've been doing runs of that. I got a 30-minute run earlier, which is good for 30-minute 30, which I believe is right behind Pedro, because I know Pedro was doing runs a
Mhm.
couple of months ago as well.
Yeah, so
So
that's
if
these
anyone's
things,
interested in
chat.
watching those,
That's, if you wanted to know what he was talking about, it's this. If you click Trainer Challenge and then Gold, there's, like, yeah, there's speedruns
yeah,
for it.
yeah. So yeah, I've been doing that. I do a little a little bit of Pokemon, a little bit of Teamfight Tactics. I'm probably gonna hop on Teamfight Tactics after this. But yeah, that's about it.
Yeah.
If anything, I'm probably more active on Twitter if you guys want to follow me there.
It's the
At
same as your Twitch,
EdgeTCG.
right? Or no?
No, my Twitch is EdgeVNV.
Yeah.
My Twitter is EdgeTCG.
Okay, word.
Yeah,
Word, word, word. Yeah, so guys, like I said, go drop Ed a follow. He's from my area-ish, so it's nice to it's nice to have homies from pre-pandemic to play some Pokemon with sometimes. It almost
yeah,
makes it feel real again. All right,
yeah.
man.
All
GG's,
right.
and
GG's.
thanks for playing tonight.
Yeah. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, absolutely.
Appreciate it.
All right, peace, bro.
See ya.